I'm speaking to Isaiah today, and I just want to mention for our viewers that normally wear masks in the office, but since we're 6 feet apart and people cannot understand our videos with the masks on, we're going to take them off for the video. Isaiah, how long have you been here?
I've been here, this is my third week, middle of my third week, so still pretty new into the whole program. Really excited about the whole thing.
I'm really excited that you're doing this video because Isaiah was not all about this video stuff.
Camera shy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he said, and then he thought about it and said, well, maybe if I can help someone else, I'll do this, which we're so grateful. Thank you.
Oh, I know these videos helped me make the decision to come here. Watching them, I was like, yeah, something's going on here. I want to check it out.
Happening.
Yeah.
So your mom found us.
Yeah, we were trying to figure out, got diagnosed with CRPS, never heard of it before I got diagnosed, so we're trying to figure out what are we doing. The doctors and all the normal stuff, nothing was helping with anything. It was getting worse, and we're like getting pretty desperate, so we're looking at every avenue, changing our diets, trying everything, and then found you on the internet and looked into it deeper, watched these videos that we're making right now, and like, hey, these people, they can't all be lying, there's way too many of them.
They can't possibly afford that many actors.
Right. So I was like, yeah, let's give it a shot, and then made an appointment, and now I'm here, and it's worked.
You've had CRPS about 2 years.
Yep, about 2 years.
And I think your starting pain was an 8 out of 10.
Yep, I could get down to a 7 on good days, but it would never go below that. An 8 was normal. I could hit 9 and 10, but I could kind of avoid those if I, didn't do anything. But that's no way to live life. Staying locked up in your room all day is not how you're supposed to be living life. So, no way. And also 8 is torturous. So, I want to get rid of it. Yeah.
How is your pain now?
Right now, I'm at a 0. Today is the first day I've been at a 0 since ever.
I don't think I even knew that.
Well, when I came in this morning, it was at a 2, and then after some of the therapies went through, it dropped down to a 0. So first time in years, I'm at a 0. I have nothing wrong as of right now.
So Isaiah, I'm going to ask you a question I always want to ask people, and I never do. We always see people find us when they're desperate. They've tried all the other things. If you were diagnosed and somebody said, oh, you should go to this clinic in Arkansas, would you have gone, or would you still first have gone through all the medical things that didn't work?
Back then, I would have gone through all the medical things that wouldn't work, because I'd be like, well, I don't know anything about it, so I wouldn't have known any better, I guess, would be the best way of saying that. Yeah, if back then I would have still gone through. If I knew what I know now, I would have rang you up day one and said, I'm not even going to deal with all that other stuff. I'm coming right here.
So if someone's watching this and they were just diagnosed, what would you say to them?
Don't waste your time.
All the medical stuff.
Well, don't waste your time. The doctors and everyone, the physical therapists, in the hospitals and clinics, they mean well, but CRPS is such a unknown, in that world, and I feel like you guys have a grasp of it best here. So come to the experts, I would say, and get it dealt with immediately, so you're not. I wasted 2 years of my life trying to find a cure as opposed to getting cured, So I'd say make the phone call, come here. It's definitely worth it, 100% worth it. Got my life back, so.
So we will be doing another video for sure when you ring the bell. And maybe one in between showing you running or doing one of the crazy things we're going to have you doing soon.
I told my wife that I want to run a marathon now. Because before I couldn't even walk a city block without my arm flaring up, sweating profusely, and just being in excruciating pain. So we went on an 8-mile hike this past weekend, and that's huge. And I was like, zero flare-ups. I was at about a 2 pain, so there's still something there, but it didn't flare up any worse. And I was so excited just to be out in the sun, moving around, exercising, like that. So I'm so excited to do that.
What do you think from a patient's point of view is it that makes our treatment successful where your medical things fail?
Well, when I was working with a neurologist, they gave us pain drugs, painkillers that for me didn't even touch the pain, and then send you over to physical therapy. And I asked him, I said, are the pills supposed to cure this? He said, no. It cuts the pain. Physical therapy is what fixes you. And then, you're in excruciating pain and they try to tell you to use your arm, where you guys don't. You kind of fix the underlying issues. So then I can start using my arm without, being in so much pain that I can't. It's like, here, pick up this weight. Like, I can't even pick that up. What are you talking about? Pick it up, you're like dying. But here it's like, okay, we're gonna set you up this machine, send some currents through you, we're gonna do some other stuff with you, and now your pain just naturally just comes down, so you're now able to do more. So that's what I'd say is a big difference.
And it's not excruciating.
Right. It's doable and it's actually enjoyable because you're like watching yourself see what you couldn't do and what you were limited to now I can do everything now. It's really exciting to see that. It's a lot of fun actually. Being able to, I take nothing for granted anymore now. So enjoying all the small things.
Yeah, and that's how you'll get your 2 years back.
Yeah. Yep.
You'll get more out
Yep,
of
I was
life.
just gonna say, I get more back, yeah.
You're gonna live doubly as hard.
Right.
Catch up. Thank you for watching, guys. We'll do another one with you really soon. Thank you for doing this.
Thank you. Thanks for asking me.